Hey, what's going on, friend? This week I've been studying this passage in Psalm 73 that is a very close passage to my heart. It's something that I based my entire book, Honest to God, off of. And that's Psalm 73 written by Asaph, who was one of the temple worship leaders of his time, kind of like the Chris Tomlin of his time. And I've been thinking about his first verse in Psalm 73. It says, God is good to those in Israel, to those who are pure in heart. It's a very powerful passage because he stops at the comma and says, God is good, surely God is good, truly God is good to those in Israel. And we know that God is good. He was definitely good to those in Israel, but he's also good to all of us. Every single day we experience his goodness. Whether it's me sitting here in this coffee shop enjoying a good cup of coffee, whether it's the sunshine outside, or just the love that we share with other family members or friends, all of those are things that are good things given to us by God. And all people can experience good things. But he puts a comma, not a period. He goes on and says, truly, truly, God is good, after the comma, to those who are pure in heart. And I stopped and contemplated that passage. We talked about it this week as a staff at our church. What does it mean that God is good to those who are pure in heart? And as I've been studying it more and getting my mind around it, I've realized that that idea of being pure in heart is being a person who's truly pursuing the great commandment of loving the Lord your God with all your mind, heart, and strength, or all your mind, soul, and strength, in Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 5. When we do that, when we're truly pursuing God with everything in us, then all of a sudden, all of the good things we experience, be it a cup of coffee, or a hamburger, or a great fall day at the pumpkin patch, all of those things get a little sweeter when we understand that God is the very one whom we are pursuing, and in turn, through the gospel of Jesus Christ, has pursued us. Everything gets more sweet. So, I just want to encourage you this week as you think about that, this weekend, as I'm going into the weekend and getting enjoy some good family time, I'm going to really be thinking about, Lord, as I pursue you, as my intention is to know you more, then make all of the good things that you give me even more sweet. And the truth is, everything is more sweet when we view it in light of the gospel. Now, one last thing I want to say. None of us are actually pure in heart, right? We're all sinful. Asaph is sinful, who wrote Psalm 73. Every single one of us sins. So he's not saying those who don't sin enjoy the goodness of God more. Rather, those who are pure in heart, their intentions are pure. I heard a friend explain it yesterday. Those who go from loving their sin to loathing their sin are the ones that often get to encounter or have more of God and the truth of the gospel recognized in their life. You move from loving your sin to loathing your sin. And there's a difference, right? We can coddle our sin at times. We can say, well, this is not a big deal. Nobody else knows about it. It's not hurting anyone. But if you really loathe your sin, if you hate your sin, then your heart is pure. You're truly trying to say, I'm at war with sin so that I can be at home with Christ. So be at home with Christ this weekend. Enjoy the goodness of God. And remember, as you pursue him, as you're pure in your intentions to pursue him, the things that are good in this life will only be better with that perspective. All right, you are loved, and I'll be in touch next week. Thanks for watching this video.